So this video is from peridot. I will be linking the channel in the description. I cut up a lot of that video. I didn't want to use all of our video. Please go sub to her. Like I said, I will link it in the description. So peridot knows Chantal from 20 years ago, 25 years ago. She knows a lot about Chantal, and she has been holding in. And I thought this was very, very important. So let's listen to what she has to say, and I'll try to keep my interruptions to a minimum. But I also gotta transform it too, so you guys forgive me, remember that.
Because I'm trying to keep up with how this went on your trying to get onto Keemstar. Keemstar, listen, my name is Peridot. If you have corn-fed on, I need to be there. I have a history with her, and I have a channel. I'm not fat, as she says, which I don't know why that's an issue to her. I don't cover her, but I do point out things, especially about her. Corn-fed went to school with a very dear friend of mine and was very disrespectful to her. Subsequently, this dear friend of mine, ours, I ended up, she was my manager in that mall, and then she became my roommate. Corn-fed, you were talking about Dan a couple of videos ago. That's who I'm talking about, you stupid. That's them. That he's the one that you wanted, and because she had him, you made atrocious allegations.
So at this specific point, when she was speaking, when she mentioned this scenario, I remember it correctly. I believe Chantal was sitting down by the pool in the video asking for a friend. When she was saying that in high school, she knew this one girl that would try to sleep with everybody else's boyfriend, and we were all like, I think she's talking about herself. We were all correct. Chantal was the one that was trying to steal somebody else's boyfriend in high school. And of course, with her histrionic, she flipped it around and made it into the other person was trying to sleep with everybody else's boyfriends. I knew this part, but anyways, I just wanted to say I knew exactly which live stream peridot I was referring to right here.
High school about my dear darling friend. So until you say sorry publicly, I'm never letting this go. And you're lucky that I don't throw out as much as I know. Foodie, my ass. You're not a victim, you twat. It goes back 25 years. You deserve all of this. My channel didn't start because of you. My channel started because of my friend Dylan Mulvaney. But the more I see of you, the more I want to let out everything that I know about you. And I know a lot. It takes this. That's all it takes is for me to call that girl and go, let me know everything. Oh, and that was the other thing. And I'm sorry to get off topic. I am a little spinster. It happens. Exactly what college or university did you go to? Because you dropped out of high school. You couldn't finish high school. You failed high school.
Okay, this part right here. Remember the program that she had to go and volunteer to? It's making sense. So since she got kicked out of high school, in order to get her certificate, Foodie here, my speculation is to get some credits towards her being able to be handed a high school diploma, she had to go through that program. This is making a lot of sense. So Cutie here was kicked out of high school. Holy moly, is Shannon still around? If she's still around, can somebody please ask her to clarify this situation, because now my ears are highly perked up.
So exactly what college did you go to that you dropped out from? I'd like to know. Was it Guelph? Was it London? And again, there was never a Hooters in Cornwall. You never worked at a Hooters. About that.
Whoa, man, those filters. What is up with the filters, Foodie? Now she has a different face today, you guys. I didn't notice from my earlier video. Now she has a different face. So I missed this part about Foodie. Did she claim that she worked at Hooters? I don't think that's in my memory box about her. But if she did, apparently there was never a Hooters. So whose story did she steal of this for that story time? So she lied about working at Hooters too. My God, she will lie about anything. Isn't it incredible?
Let's get to Natter, shall we? Because this one angers me to the nth degree. I don't know if you know, nor do you care. I am a recovered addict. Yes, I am. April 7th will mark my 15th year of sobriety.
Well, Peridot, congratulations on that. That takes a lot of work. Congratulations on that.
And that includes everything, including caffeine, kinda. You were never an addict, okay? You do not get to wear this badge. I get to wear this badge. Why? Because I was an addict for years. And the fight that I had to deal with to get to this stage, you do not get to have. You do not get to wear this honor. I've watched friends die. You have no idea what a drug addict is. I tossed you breadcrumbs when you were going through that. Remember Natter? Fecal Natter is what I call him. Like I call your new boyfriend Salamander and you Cornfed. Everybody gets a pet name from me. He was overcharging you for a G. I threw you a bone on that one. And then I also threw you a bone when you said it tasted like plastic. I threw.
Whoa. So she was the one telling Foodie that he was ripping her off. Even though I know that time reaction channels were telling her that she was getting ripped off, but Foodie never really listened to the reaction channels unless if it fit her narrative. So it would make sense that she would listen to somebody that was not fully on the internet or people were not aware of. She would listen to those people. Okay, this is making sense. Let's continue.
You a bone on that one too and said that it's not even real shit that you're ingesting. Whatever you drug you think you were taking, it was by Rubbermaid or Tupperware. Okay, you did not. The only addiction that you have, corn-fed, is to food. Here's the other thing: you can't beat your food addiction. How in God's name do you think anybody can believe that you would beat a drug addiction?
And you know what? I did not give this that much thought until she mentioned this part. I was like, she is correct. How in the name of the Lord do we all just gloss over the fact that Foodie cannot beat her eating addiction without getting help? How are we just sitting here accepting that she beat that part of addiction without professional help? Let's think about it. Let's just think about it. Wow. Okay.
You can't even go to a dietitian. How? And let me say this. I am way smarter than you. I am much more educated than you. There's no way that you would have been able to do what I did, or that some of the soldiers that have stand beside me with sobriety could do. There is no way. It takes something that you just don't have. It takes things that I didn't even know that I had. You have to be driven. You need to be. There's no way that you could walk down my path for you. You would have never made it. Never. Addict? No, absolutely not. You didn't even experience what real drugs were. They came from a guy called Fecal Natter. Look at him. There's no way that was drugs. That's not happening. While we're on the subject of phony boyfriends, and let's not forget too, that it was a month that you did your drug addict. Talk about Salamander, shall we? And this whole debacle with Kybella. Here's the thing, Vanilla. The fetish that he has. That's what having a partner is all about, is it not? I mean, it is for me anyway. I can't imagine my partner thinking that it would be more respectful to step out and lie than to what? Hurt your feelings? If anybody wants to make sure that their partner is taken care of, it would be said partner, would it not?
Exactly. Exactly. Another fantastic point we have right here, Peridot Eye. Another perfect point.
He has no physical attraction to you. There's nothing that he wants from you outside of this. He's not getting into Canada. He can't get into Canada, and Canada doesn't want your That's all there is to it. Let's get to Omegle, somewhere where you and I actually had an interaction. Talking about foodie. Interaction on Omegle. That young boy, his father called the cops on you.
You guys, my jaw dropped when I heard this part right here. I do not believe Foodie or Pete ever let out a peep about this part. How would this lady know? I did not know. Anybody else know? Oh, I just lost the word too. So the kid's father called the cops on her. Wow, Foodie actually held something in. Oh my God. I might be behind on this news, but my jaw dropped when she said that.
Remember that? I'm sure you remember this. I asked you point blank, swear on God that you are legally married. And you said to me, you swore on God. On God. And to think too, corn-fed, that you're getting closer and closer and closer to death. And you swore on God. Good luck to you on there, bitch. And I've done some things in my day. I mean, shitty things. I am not vanilla. Here's the thing that I do know about you for sure. You hate, loathe women. Hate women. It doesn't matter their size, their demographic, their race, their culture, their religion. You hate them. You hate them. You are jealous of them. You will find something to be jealous of. Like our mutual friend who did nothing to you, was probably very nice to you, probably defended you to some degree, and you fucking almost tried to out her. You know what you did to her.
Whoa. So, wow. So, Foodie, I guess, in high school tried to out another girl's sexuality to the rest of the school. And it got back to the person that's on par with her. And it's also on par when Pete was questioning his sexuality when Foodie ran to El Stabby and outed Pete's questioning his sexuality to El Stabby. It's on par, it's on brand with Foodie.
Minute, shall we? Because here's one other thing I want to get off of my chest. Your good buddy Pete's. Does anybody know why his name is Pete's? Let me tell you, okay? So Cornfed was his biggest bully in high school. Jim, was voted most likely to become a school shooter.
Whoa. And you guys obviously, I listened to this while I was editing it down. And even now, when I'm editing my commentary, it's like, whoa, Peace was voted what? Which is odd because people have said till recent day that they can see Pete snapping and going postal on people. And he was voted this in the past. Whoa.
Imagine that, right? I'm not making this shit up, man. I have first-hand information. What do you guys want to know? Not until Keemstar gets a hold of me. No, I'm just kidding on that. You attacked Pete for the one major insecurity that he had, and you went to the fucking jugular on him with a fucking plastic spork. You hit him so low and so dirty. Pete's pizza face, remember? Not pizza of my mind, pizza face.
I mean, listen to this. This is insanity. Does Pete have some sort of Stockholm syndrome? What? Holy crap.
Because of his acne. You fucking twat licking, dirty curtain sucking, gray. You bullied your best friend, who wasn't even your friend at the time. Just turned out that way because Pete's is so lonely. Pete's, call me, buddy. Listen, I'm not down with this whole fucking cross. Oh, that's hot neighbor calling. I'm not down with this whole fucking cross dressing shit. You're not confused, buddy. You are Jim, okay? You're perfect just the way you are. If you want to wear a dress, listen. What she was hooking you up with ain't that. It ain't it. It ain't it. I would never let my guy friend dress up like that and go out in public. I would make sure you are so put together. Anyway, I think that concludes. I got 28 minutes and a whole bunch of change. So anyway, you keep fucking battling there, corn-fed, and I'm going to keep outing you, bitch. So this is my response to Locale Live. I see everybody else is taking snips.
So you guys, yeah, that's where I cut it off. To me, that was like, yikes. Yeah, so that's all I got. Let me know what you think in the description below, and I'll be linking Peridot's eye video also in the description. But this is even more eye-opening for me. This is a lot more eye-opening for me. But anyways, I will catch you in the next video. Later.